Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I am playing my round one against Patrice or Patrice. Let me put this in stream at twitch.tv. All right. Yeah, so we're streaming. It's season 7. Woohoo! Game 1. This is the first time I'm playing. I'm gonna call him Patrice, and then if he's able to join, if we have enough time and he wants to join, then we'll see if that's actually how he pronounces his name. Or just say Tour de Bram. I'm playing Tour de Bram. Oh, don't pre-move. As the first time I played him. Oh yeah, good game. Yes. Good luck. All right. Everybody, I always forget to wish my opponent good luck at the start. Like we're chatting, to get things set up. But everybody says, good luck, good game. Which is very nice. All right, I'm back. Yes, like I said, been a morning. My mouse doesn't really work that well either, so we're gonna hopefully. We're gonna hopefully, guys. We're gonna hopefully not make any mouse slips. All right, Holmes, woohoo, you made it! Thank you. Holmes is also in the league this year. Won his first game, so congrats to you on that. I'm remembering how to play Sicilian, so it's great. Yes, the knight takes, and then I move my knight out here. Yes, great. I am a Sicilian player, have been for over 10 years, and I still, with the opening, sometimes it's a little shaky. This is just like the standard. This is what I see the most when I play in tournaments. I actually have been seeing a lot of Smith-Moore Gambit. I've seen a lot of Smith-Moore Gambit. Yeah. All right. I'm contemplating G6 or Knight C6. I might play Knight C6. And bishop comes, then maybe bishop block, take, and then I can get my other bishop out. All right. Let's see. So I guess hey. All right. Thanks, TV Dad Show. Thanks for watching. Yep, see, I knew it. I knew he was gonna do this. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna move my bishop out. Take. Okay. Let's go here. I'm guessing you, TV Dad, also stream chess? Anyway, so the big news, I think, is so Mirko wrote this book. The person who organized the league wrote this book. And so the last couple of weeks, we met and we did basically oh no, he played H4. All right, it's going to be okay. Anyway, so Mirko wrote a book with 8 everyday games of chess. So he took 8 games from mostly, I think, from his students, who a lot of them are in the league. So some of the league players. And he went through them and then talked about different blunders or different moves that people missed. And it all came down to 3 themes. And so I'm going to practice this here. Okay, so this move H4, I kind of went, it's aggressive. It's an aggressive move. So the 3 concepts are checks, captures, and threats. And so I'm going to look for all the checks, captures, and threats. Okay, so I don't see any checks, and it can be any even silly checks could work. Okay, I see captures though. I can take this knight here, and then he could take this bishop. I could take the bishop. He could take the knight, and the queen comes out here. Okay, so that's a capture. I can also capture this pawn here, but the knight will take it. I don't have any other captures here. And oh, sorry, I'm supposed to think about a move I'm going to make first, not what he's going to make. So I already kind of messed that up. All right, so I'm thinking of moving. I don't know what I'm going to move. I don't want to move G6 because I don't want this. I mean, I guess, okay, so I play G6. Okay, this is where it comes in. Okay, I'm practicing what we talked about. I move G6. Okay, so I move G6. Does he have any checks on me? And the answer is no. No checks possible. Okay. D6. Any captures? Yes. He can capture this knight. I take back with the pawn. He moves away somewhere. Okay. Other captures. He could capture. That's all he could capture. All right. Then threats. Like he could come here and threaten my queen, and I would take him. Same thing here. I just take him. He could threaten by pushing this pawn h5, and I could take it. If I push g6, he could then, well, see, like he could push g5. I have two things on that square, but then if he might take with the bishop, then I would take with the pawn, so I'd still have two things on that square. Okay. I'm nervous, though, of playing, he could also play bishop g5. And then I would put my bishop out here. I haven't moved my pawn yet, so it's okay. Whereas, yeah, so... And if I don't play g6, maybe he would push it here. Oh, I could also play, what just move? I could play h5. And then maybe get my... Okay, h5, okay. He comes here. I can just take it. I don't usually play h5 as the only thing. g6 looks like a not correct move. I don't know. I don't know. But if h5, I would have to figure out how to get my bishop out. h5, g6? Bishop out castle? Is that too much pressure on the dark squares? Let's see. Well, I wonder if h5. Okay. So he played h4, g6, g4. Oh, he can't play g4. Sorry. f3, g4. But then his king is all is kind of open. Whereas if all right, we're gonna play h5, and then if that's a mistake, we'll look at it. There's between h5 and g6. Instructive analysis. Good luck in season 7. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I got sidetracked in my story. So yeah, so Mirko and I we recorded each of the chapters, each of the 8 games. We did we went through them and recorded them, and so we're gonna have like a video compendium or what's it called, addendum, I guess. I don't know, a video version of the book. I'm gonna edit it. I'm guessing around Thanksgiving. Next week or Thanksgiving. We'll see how much energy I have before. Thanksgiving is, let's see, the 28th. So in a couple weeks. And then we'll post it on our website, on my website, on your website, Mirko, and see. Okay. So yeah, so I thought perhaps he was going to play f3. And I didn't look at f3 with the h5 move. I'm kind of considering going a6. Again, no checks, the threats, he can take. He can't ignore, I don't think he can ignore this yet. Ignore the bishop if I push it. Because if he does push g5 and I take and he takes back with the pawn and I have my bishop on c6, then it would attack the e4 square, but I'm actually thinking of taking back with the pawn. And then have the diagonal, because then I can still go take. I still have my bishop there. The other option I'm thinking of is I need to get my king safe. So I don't want to play e6 because then the bishop could come to g5. I mean, okay, and then I move my bishop. And then I move my bishop to e7. Take. The pawn on d6 is weak, so that's I don't know. Okay. Right. E6. Okay, E6. Threat. So take. Move back. E6. Bishop here to G5. Okay. Threat is E5. Oh, I could also move my knight away and attack the bishop. Ah, there's so many things to think about. Okay, let's see. All right. So G6 or E6, I'm considering, or A6, but I think I got to deal with my king first. This bishop is not great. Okay. The problem with E6 is it blocks the bishop's scope, though. So the G4 squared. Okay. Yeah, I think I think G6. I could also then move my bishop to, I mean, maybe additional castle. I don't know. Okay. All right. I think we're going to do that. This is a weak diagonal for him now. I wonder if I could exploit that. Okay, we're going to go here. Yeah, I went for the Sicilian. I hate these formations. It's too late for me. I've invested 10 years of my life playing the Sicilian, so I can't stop now. Yeah. What's funny though is because I play in tournaments sometimes, and so I usually play in my section. I usually don't play in like a big open tournament where I'm playing like a 2200. So when I play in somebody else who's around 14 or 1500, and then like I'm out of book, like I obviously like don't know like what to play here according to book or according like to the engine. But I feel like a lot of times my opponents will, they'll get confused too because they're like, you didn't play what I expected you would play. And so now we're kind of like on equal footing because like they prepared this line and then I didn't know what to do. So I didn't go through like the correct line. And they're like, like we're both out of book. And that's happened so many times, especially in recent tournaments where I'm just like, yeah, I wasn't sure what to do. And they're like, yeah, I wasn't sure what to do either. There are times though that I have gotten, I've gotten burned in the opening from traps where I would say less so in the Sicilian nowadays. There are some traps in the Sicilian, but I feel I can navigate those, especially in like a classical game. But I'm learning the Dutch, and so I've gotten the last big tournament I played in, I got burned bad in the Dutch. Yeah, I was busted real bad out of the opening. It ended up being a draw, but not like it was. My opponent it was a bishop and a pawn versus I just had a bishop, and I basically like sacked my bishop and got stalemate, or it was something wacky, and it was with correct play, like my opponent would have won, and it was but all right. He moved bishop e3. I'm very, very much considering bishop h6. Okay, let's do the three. Let's do the three with the three checks, captures, threats. Okay, I move bishop here. Any checks? Still no checks. Captures, yes. He captures my bishop, and then my rook is here. It doesn't seem like a great spot for my rook. Okay, so let's not do that. He doesn't even have to take if he doesn't take the bishop, he can move back here. But and then I get this pretty nice square. But like you can't play hope chess. You got to play. I think taking would be correct, because then like my rook is, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of stuck. It has to move again, or I have to move a pawn. I have to do several moves in order to get it to be an active piece again. All right. Okay. I'm just looking at this diagonal here. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna move my bishop here in castle. Because I have some weaknesses here, but he also has weaknesses around his king. So we'll see. He can castle queenside though. That actually is very true. If he moves I think he might move his queen to d2 and then castle queenside. All right, move bishop here. Take here. I'm also nervous to castle because okay, so yeah, if he castles, I'll castle. If he moves queen d2, I might delay castling another move because yeah, queen d2, yes. All right. If I castle now though, see if I castle, he's gonna move bishop h6, and that's really bad for me because if I take it, his queen just like comes here and is kind of hanging out. I mean, I guess like I could maneuver around. Like I could move this knight maybe. Maybe now is a good time to move. Okay, because he can't move. Right. So I'm thinking knight to e5. Okay, checks. He can take me here. I take him back. Okay. Because then I want to have this square. I want to put my knight on c4 and attack at least one of those pieces. He can move bishop. Bishop takes. Attacks the queen. Okay, she's got to move. All right, knight here. Oh, it's like castles. Oh, okay. Any threats? He can threaten my knight here, and then I think we're just gonna come. And then probably trade attack the queen. Okay. What about like g4? Also a possibility that I take this bishop. Knight takes. I come to c4. I just gotta move the queen. Okay. I think I'm gonna do that. That was really fast, but and I 100% gonna miss something, but I think that's. I still like your mug. Woohoo! Yes. I'm also considering this is Sicilian. I've invested too much time. I must keep playing this. All right, Z Nation, welcome. 2600 win. 2600 win. When were you 2600? I don't know if I said 2600. But yes, welcome. Thank you all for watching the stream as I play Patrice or Patrice. Or I guess he's from France. It's probably a sound I can't make. Patrice. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying. Or Tour de Bram play. All right. So if I were Tour de Bram, I might take the bishop, and then okay. So I'm imagining he's gonna take the bishop, and then I could take with the queen. I could take with the knight. If I take with the queen, checks, captures, threats. I don't see any checks, captures. I don't see any captures either, threats. Knight could come. Bishop. I don't know. I like taking it. I think I'm going to take with, I mean, I'm also nervous about all this stuff with the pawns over here. So that's why I'm thinking, I mean, this might be a mistake of like, but like thinking of keeping my knights over here. Because I do have some escape squares for them. Some of them aren't great, but I'm definitely not moving this knight because I want to go to c4. So the other knight I would move would be this one. And that does give my bishop a little bit more scope, but I also want to keep some pressure, some defenders on this g4 square. Okay, so if he takes with the bishop, I take with the bishop. Yes. Okay. Those that are watching in the Chess with Mirko League, have you also played your games yet? And how did you do if you've played them? I lost. I blissfully have forgotten how. That's what I tell people. It's nice having, because my memory is I don't have a great memory, which isn't great for chess, but it is nice to like forget bad things that happen, not just in chess, but like in life. It's like, oh yeah, like I don't, things just kind of like roll off. But I've blissfully forgotten how. Holmes says, I guess I never asked how long does the league ask, and if we play eventually. So you're gonna play a round robin with the people in your group. So me and you aren't gonna play, Holmes, but if you win your league, or if I lose my league and you don't like win, so like the top player in the league in your league moves up to the next level. So if you finish first, you get bumped up to the next highest one. And then if you're the lowest one, you get bumped down, depending on other factors. Like if other people how do I say this? Like don't want to play anymore, or like can't play the next season. So there's other factors. So there might be 2 that move up and 2 that move down, maybe. But yeah, so there's going to be, I think there's 8 people in each league. So you play 7 games, and then there's a couple week break, and then the new leagues are announced. So I started in the same league you were in, and then I won the first season I won, but it was definitely one of those where it literally could have been anybody in our league. It was the competition was like I felt very even. And so there were a lot of games where it was like I was up and then I blundered, or my opponent was up and then I think actually when I played, if my opponent was up, they usually converted the win. I don't think I had any comebacks, but there were several times where I was like doing great and then I blundered, or we were equal and then there was like a blunder at the end. The eval bar went like up and down a lot. So it came actually down to the last wire, because they were like the very last game. I had finished all my games, and if one of the players in the league, he had beaten me before, and so if he won, or I think he even drew that game, he would have been the league champion. But he lost to somebody that I had beaten, and so and so I ended up being the champion. So I got bumped up to this league, and then I've been here for the last 3 leagues, which I think I feel like I've had a lot of competitive games in this league too. So, and also a lot of similar things happen too, of like doing really well and then you blunder, or like my opponent's been doing well and then I there's a trap or something. So, but it's been a lot of fun. I've loved playing, and I think I like the format too, where you can pick a day and time. Like this time worked perfect for me. It's 9:00 in the morning here. I don't teach until like 10:20, so I have another hour and 15 minutes, hour and 10 minutes or so. And then if you can't get a game in that week, then you can, try to find another time that works to make it up. But yeah. Well, you had a good you had a good first game. Oh, my husband's here. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, Jeff.
Hi.
I'm streaming my international game.
Nice.
I'm playing against, how do you say Patrice, but in French? You're a language person.
It's probably like Patrick, something like that. I don't know.
All right, good. Nice, yeah.
It's probably more of an East versus an East.
That sounded the same to me. Yeah, Jeff. So this is my husband, Jeff. He does pronunciation for a living, or teaches people how to pronounce things for a living. Is that right? Like, yeah.
More or less, yeah. That's a good description.
Yeah. It's also fluent in Italian. So how would you say Patrice with an Italian accent?
As a female name?
No, it's a male.
Patrizio would be my guess.
Patrizio.
I never met anyone.
All right. I meant the name Patrice, but with an Italian accent. But a French name.
Patrice.
Okay.
Patrice.
Yeah, excellent. Nice. Yeah.
I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thanks for joining us. I was saying, I love playing in this league. We're waiting for my opponent is doing a deep think right now. So no helping out Jeff. Jeff doesn't play chess. Well, he plays chess, but he doesn't play chess. He'll do it if he's forced to. Is that he knows how the pieces move. He actually has some decent strategy, but he's like, why would I spend hours of my life playing this game? That's
We each
fair.
have our obsessions. This is fine.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, he's big into poetry too. So if there are any poets out there, and if Chad has any questions for Jeff, yes. Oh, Holmes says that's awesome. I may need some Italian translation next time I go to Italy for checkers. Yeah, so Holmes is like a grandmaster in checkers. He's like super high up in the checkers. I don't know, checkers community league competition.
Well, congratulations to Holmes on there.
Yeah. And we got another
Checkers.
comment. The horse is a good option. Holmes, when are you going to Italy? Tell us more. Oh, okay. A move I didn't expect. All right. B3. Okay, this makes sense. All right.
Can I make your move for you?
No. Okay, I'm gonna actually kick you off. So thank you for joining us, Jeff. I gotta focus. Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Sorry. I had to kick him off because I'm gonna get distracted, and then I wouldn't blame him for blundering. That is all on me. But I get distracted super easily. I think B3. I think that was a good move at first glance because it prevents what my whole plan, which was C4. Great. All right. Okay. Options. I could play A6. Playing A6, he could then now take the bishop. I could take the bishop. I still don't want to castle him. Any pawn pushes I'm looking at. I don't want to push G5. I don't want to. I don't think I want to push D5. It looks like there's too many things on that pawn. My knights can't really move. Pros and cons of taking the bishop. Okay. If I pick the bishop, a knight is going to take it. Okay. Yep. And then I could the C7 square is guarded by the queen. But I wonder if there's other ways that he could infiltrate. Like if he takes, for example, well, no, I'm not even sure. I move A6. He could move back, I guess. Yeah, this is really annoying. Okay. I wonder if I can see. Like, I don't even know like where to reroute my pieces. I feel like I'm just kind of stuck, like for a minute. I could move. Okay, all right. I'm eyeing Queen C7 followed by Rook C8 to put pressure on. Yeah, I guess the long-term plan. I don't have a long-term plan right now, so that's why I'm like, But maybe Queen C7, Rook C8, put pressure on the knight. The knight could come to D5. I could trade. Okay. The knight could come to A4. And then I could trade off the queens, I guess. Wait, no, I can't. Because that knight would take me. Just kidding. I could go A6 and A4. And I kind of want to do this now. Queen C7 now. Because if I take the bishop, then... Well, Because, okay. So if I play Queen C7, okay, threats, checks, captures. Checks, he takes this. He takes the bishop check. Knight. Okay. Knight to D5 threat. I would take it back. Okay. All right. So I think Queen C. Okay. Any other threats? Threaten the knight. Takes. Okay. If I play Queen C7 and he takes with the bishop, if I take back with the queen, then I feel like that's a wasted tempo. Also, if I play A6, then the knight can't come to B5. Like, so if I move a6, he takes. I'll take with the queen, and then maybe consider going to c7, and then I won't have to worry about the knight. Or I take now, he takes it, and then I move c6. Oh, okay, maybe that works. Okay, I have to be careful, though. Take the bishop, knight takes, I move a6. I think he has to go back, and then I move. Okay, take the bishop. Any other threats? Knight here, no. I mean, you have to take me back, right? And then this X-ray doesn't really do much because my pawn is still there. And he can't go there. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. All right, still doing a deep think. Great, wonderful. I have less time than Tour de Bram, Patrice. So I guess I was doing some deep things too. All right, Holmes, next year we have a Team World Cup, like a chess Olympiad. That's so awesome. So are checkers tournaments similar to chess tournaments? Where do you have like Swiss pairings for checkers? You know, everybody comes and you have a rating and then you get paired up. Do they last the same amount of time? Do you have a clock? Can you use your chess clock as a checkers clock? Are there like delay and increment? I have so many questions. For the team World Cup, what board are you? And do you know the other people like who are on your team? I mean, I'm guessing you do, but like, have you played them before? Are you friends with them? Do you have a coach that preps you? And do you use the same openings as white and black? Okay. Yes, we do all of those, and I am board one. Yay! Wow, we got a celebrity here, everyone. The chess. Who are the strongest countries in the world usually, like in general? Who are the strongest countries in the world? Like, who won the World Cup last time? Is it held every 2 years? Every 4 years? Every year? Yeah. All right. This knight moved. Okay. I think I'm gonna push him back because I don't think he. Okay. We'll do checks, captures, threats. Ready, go. All right. Pushing the knight back. That's my move. All right. checks. Yes, he can come here. Check. I take. He can come here, and I take. All right. Captures. He can take this pawn, and I take. Take. Okay. Those are the only captures. And then threats. Okay, like he could like come put his knight here. Oh, okay, put his knight there. And I move up. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay. I think he's gotta move back. All right. Okay. All right. So there's 4 powerhouses: the U.S., Italy, probably the favorite, South Africa, and Kenya, and there's 4 boards per team. When do you go? So I'm guessing 2025 sometime. And how long will you be there for? And also, congrats, board 1 in checkers. That's so great. Oh, also, what's the time control? I'm guessing you have time controls, like you have like game, or like is it like an hour? And okay, sorry, another question too. Is there something like you know how we have the USCF, the US Chess or the US Chess or US Chess rating, and then like FIDE, so they're separate. Is there something like international checkers rating, and then your own like the United States checkers rating? And sorry, another question too. Are there as many people who play checkers? Like if you go to a checkers tournament, about how many people show up? If it's like maybe like a state championship, how many checkers players come for the state championship? All right, he moved back, which is what we wanted. I now want to go queen c7. All right, checks, threats, captures. I don't see any checks. Threats, take. Knight to c5 is the threat. I take, he takes back. And I think I'm okay with that. I can't see anything yet. I guess bishop could come attack this pawn, but I do have 2 things on this. Okay. All right, we're gonna go here. Okay. Ooh. We only do it every 4 years, like a normal World Cup. Italy won it last time, but we beat Italy in a team match this year. Excellent, nice. Good luck. So is it is it because they won it that it's hosted there, or was it already going to be in Italy? Like if Italy won it again, would it be in Italy next year? Like the winning team hosts it? Or does it travel like chess? It doesn't really matter who won it last year. They'll have to make a bid and then accept it. And also, where in Italy are you going? My husband studied in Perugia, which is, I think, about an hour outside of Rome. I could be totally making this up. I think it's in, I should stop saying this, Umbria? I know he had like a soccer jersey. Oh, interesting. What? He moved Brook B1? I don't understand that move. I mean, I'm playing Rook C8, so let's do checks, threats, captures for Rook C8. Okay, I move Rook C8. He, I think, would have to move Knight E2 to protect this knight twice. Because if he moves the knight away, I'm going to take this pawn. Okay. And he can't go anywhere else with the knight that protects this other knight here. All right. After knight e2, I have no idea. I don't have any long-term goals, no long-term plans. I'm kind of stuck. I like my position. I just don't know how to. I'll like push. I'll play b5. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, no, you can come in. Yeah. All right. So I'm in my school workroom. So people might be coming in. Okay, all right, Rook C8, and then the knight comes back here, and then B5. It's plan. Trying to think. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Let's do it. Oh, what? Okay, I missed something. Let's see what I missed. All right. Knight takes. I mean, knight doesn't have to take. I could take. Oh no, I can't move. Okay, knight takes. Okay. Pawn takes. Oh, okay. I can't take this pawn because his knight's still here. Okay, okay. This is okay. We're okay. We're okay. I guess he can now push g5, g4 maybe after that. This pawn is like kind of weak though. I wonder if I can exploit it somehow. I could also do a queen trade here. And then rook comes here, and then I'm attacking the bishop. I can't take this because the knight's here, but I might be able to move a knight. There might be some like tactics. We might have some tactics afoot here. All right. Checks, threats, captures. I take the knight. Checks. I don't see any. Threats. Takes the knight. Other threats. Attack the queen. Come here, attack the queen. You could come here, attack the queen. Okay, so there is... Okay, so he doesn't have to take the knight back because he could attack my queen here. But then I would just take his knight, and then he could take his knight, my knight, and I would still be up because I'm already going to be up a knight. So like nowhere, like everywhere he moves the other knight to do like the extra attack, I could just take his knight. And so he takes my knight, and then if he takes my knight, then I have this C2 square. So I think he's going to take back. Let's see if any other threats. Oh yeah, I should also say, like, here's those of you that are watching, I'll put the game in. Okay, here we go. And if you're watching the game, feel free to chat in the Lee Chess chat. Here you go. All right, I'm taking this here. All right, and then is checkers resolved to a win? Okay, it goes. Yeah, anybody can host. Okay, well, we had so many things. All right, I have to focus, and then I'll come back in this one. Okay, pawn takes. Okay, all right. So the board's a little clearer now. I kind of want to go for a queen trade. Takes. Okay, so queen trade. Okay, so queen c3. Checks, captures, threats. I don't see any checks. Captures, yes. Queen takes, rook takes. And I'm threatening the bishop. The bishop could move back to d2, and then my rook's going to have to move. Unless I wanted to... No, I can't do any... Can I do any fancy tactics or anything? This knight is... Like, if the bishop moves, then the knight could come... Like, let's say, like, knight takes... No, because the knight can take back. Got it. I can't do anything super fancy yet. All right, so queen here. He doesn't have to take, though. He could do, like, really anything else. Threaten knight, and I would take here. That knight is really nice, though. I kind of want to get rid of it. I also want to get rid of this pawn. Like, I wonder if I didn't trade queens, but could attack the pawn. So, okay, see, this looks terrible. I don't want to put myself in a pin. Queen c5. The knight moves back, let's say, to e3. My queen is under attack, and that pawn... Oh, that pawn is under attack, but then if the knight moves, then I can take c2. This is tricky. This is a tricky line here. Okay. Okay. Other option, though, I move queen c4, and he moves... I move queen c5, and he moves c4. Yeah. Okay. Okay, plan. Queen c3 takes, bishop back, then rook c5. play c4, I play b5. All right, so trade off the queen and then bring my rook to c5. And then I can move my bishop here. My bishop has more scope. I've been kind of trapped over here because of this queen. Okay. I think we're going to do that, even though I'm going to waste him. I'm going to have to move my rook again. I think it's worth it. Instead of just moving my queen here and then he just moves this pawn. Okay. Bishop. Okay, so it doesn't have to take. There's so many lines to calculate, and I'm running low on time. Okay, and if he doesn't take, I take, and then I can move my rook here. And then I can move my, try to maneuver my knight around. Oh, no, play b5, play b5. Yeah, okay. I'm nervous, I'm nervous. Okay, we're doing it. We're committing, take. My pawns are preventing his knight from going anywhere. I feel like my pieces are kind of protected. Do I want to give up my queen? Because I guess that's the biggest question is, I'm feeling the need to trade queens when maybe I don't need to trade queens. I'm going to take one more minute. Okay. All right. I could play b5 right away. B5 might, okay. All right. Because b5 will prevent c4. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, because if my rook was on c5, then I could play b4. b5. And then takes. You can't take. Then the bishop is going to be on d3. Too tricky. Trade queens. Don't trade queens. Is there a this knight is defended twice. I don't see there's any tactic, and I can just take him back here. I can't play here. I don't want to play here. That's that could c5. Queen c5 could be the correct move, but I don't want to put myself in a pin when I'm. Okay. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna look at queen c5 one more time. I'm gonna look at it one more time. Okay. So I play here. If he moves his knight away, then I'm going to take the pawn on c2. Okay, so that's helpful. Actually, no, because he could go maybe. Okay, no. There are tactics like knight f5. If I take the pawn, he can take my bishop with check, and I move away, and then he takes. Yeah. Okay. Don't do that. It's terrible. All right. Is queen c3 then? All right, we're gonna do it. Maybe if I had more time, I would consider other options. But all right, let's see what he does. Let's see what comments we have. Okay, so I'm way back up here. We only do it every 4 years. Usually it's 1 hour plus 15-second increments per game. We play 2 games per round. Cool. Anyone can host it. Play bids. It's checker resolved to win. What that means is that there are too many saints against checkers. Can't keep up with all of them. I feel like that's chess too, because even if chess was like a solved game, it would be so much. A winning line, no, it's always a draw. It played perfectly. Tournament checkers is much different, though, compared to checkers for fun. All right. I don't go all the nerdy to say the full details about it, but it basically, we play random openings every round. So, like in chess, round 1, you'd be Oh, that's cool. In 1 round. And then you'll have to play a hard, tricky opening, for example, like a Stafford Gambit, probably saying too much. That's really fun. I like that. I feel like there could be chess tournaments here like that, where you are given a random opening and you have to play it for that. We should do that. All right. Would people be interested in playing with that if we had a tournament? I think it would be fun. And even if you don't know the opening name, they would tell you what moves to make. Okay, e4, c5, play, It's kind of like chess 960, but with specific openings. Although I think chess, I feel like chess, because if you play against a very strong opponent, if I play against an expert or a master who probably know like more theory about it than, I mean, definitely know more theory about it than I do, then like, they're already at an advantage. And chess knight 60, because of, their pattern recognition, like an expert or a master also has an advantage that way, but it's less, like I feel like in chess knight 60, it's harder for, like, for example, if you knew a specific trap in a specific opening, like the England gambit, right? And then you just like crush your opponent in like, I don't know, like 6 moves because they fell for this trap. Whereas chess knight 60, there's less of that because there's no set, like, like you could calculate into like a trap, but there's no like thing you memorize beforehand to be like, there's a trap that, if my opponent does this, then I'll win. So I know one of the tournament directors here used to have, like, when he has tournaments every week, and around Halloween, like, you had to play the Halloween Gambit. Like, that was, and I think like other organizers might do that too. But a tournament just for, like, it was like you have like a hat of openings and you just pick one. Some openings don't just have names; they just have moves themselves. What are some real checkers opening names? All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Interesting. Huh. Boo. All right. Take. I'm going to move my rook here. Oh, okay. This is different, though, because then if you play C4, no, C4, C5, take. Okay, wait, calculate. Here, rook C5. He plays C4. I play B5. He takes. I take. He takes. I don't want to isolate a pawn. All right, let's try again. I take. He takes. Rook C5. I'm running out of time. All right, C4. If I play B5, he takes me. Wait, what if I play B5 right now? Takes here. C4. Takes. Okay, then I think I would win a pawn. Or I would. Okay, I think I'm going to play B5 right now. Okay, and then he can play checks, captures, threats, capture, take. He could play A4. This is true. Takes. Takes here. C4, B5. Takes. Okay. C4, B5. He takes me. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose a pawn if I play B5. But I don't have to play C4. I could also castle. I could play knight back. I'm going to attack the knight. All right, I think I'm going to do that. Wait, what did I say I was going to do? Take, and then move my knight to D7. Attack the knight. The knight's going to have to move. I think. No, knight, the knight, it could be protected by the bishop. Bishop can come back. And then maybe castle. Okay. I'm running low. Oh, we took with the queen! I saw that, but I didn't think he was actually going to do that. Wow. All right, I think we're just going to castle. Oh, wait, I can win this bishop. Not win it, sorry, lies. I could trade the bishop. I don't think that, though, I want to. I think I'm just going to move. Wait, I think I'm going to castle. And then double rooks. All right. Any threats, checks, captures. I think he's gonna play C4. That's what I would play, I think. Man, I don't have enough time. Okay. Okay, castle c4. Here. Or knight back. And I doesn't have to move because the bishop's protecting. Got it. You're right. Okay. Should I keep my rook there? Okay. Castle g5. No. Yes. Castle g5. Take. No. Yeah. Okay. The queen's off the board, so I'm a little... Okay, what about knight c6? Also option. Wait, is it an option? Knight c6. No, knight c6. The pawn takes. Just kidding. Okay. I think we're going to castle. Get my other rook into the game. And then maybe move my rook over here and then push this pawn. Here. I'm down to 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Ooh. Okay, I talk too much. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Probably the last comment I'm gonna look at because I'm gonna be focused. The hardest one is called the double corner cross. You can go into a loss in the fourth move. Masters will go into it in a good amount, but even grandmasters struggle to draw it to memorize all the moves and correct one move in your loss. That is really interesting. Okay, c4. Yeah, that's what we thought. We thought this was happening. All right, let's play some chess. We're gonna move. I think maybe my rook over, then try to break this up a little bit. All right, pawn here. That captures checks. I don't know. Here, take. I do like this file, though. It's a nice file. Do I trade off my bishop for the knight? I don't know. Do I push b5? No, that will not work. And then also, I'm just thinking, too, if I push this pawn, are there any other... Because he could also push his pawn now, maybe? No, he can't. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm sorry, Mirko. I'm playing rushed now. So I thought this game, I really enjoyed this game. It has been it's been a lot of fun. So, you know, it is 100% possible I'm going to blunder in time pressure, or I have already just blundered in time pressure, but it was a nice game. I don't know if I'm going to have time to invite Patrice. I don't know if he would want to come up, but I don't know if I have time to invite him after the stream. I don't teach until 10:20, but I do have, there's like announcements at 10 o'clock, and it would be frowned upon if I missed them. Although if I said I was in a meeting, then that'd be okay. But this, yeah, if I finish by 10, I think, and we have some time left after the game, then yes, but otherwise, we'll try to do that for next. Bring a guest next time. But it's been really fun. It has been really fun. And we'll see what happens in these next few minutes. Okay. If he plays g5 or g4, oh, he played this king over. Okay, I think I'm just gonna push this pawn, take, and then take with the pawn, and then move my knight back. Right here, take. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good plan. Knight back, push here, take. Wait, push, take, and then knight back. I'm pushing the knight here. And then, I mean, he doesn't have to take the pawn, though, right? We could just have two isolated d-pawns. But then I have this file for my rook. Okay. Ah, he did it. Okay. All right. I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. Okay, I have to take back with the pawn. I've committed. It's been committed. Oh, I can move my knight to c3 now, right? Well, I couldn't do that before. Oh, there's a pawn there. Yes, right. I like it. I'm moving that next. Oh! All right. Just kidding. I'm not moving that next. Well, no, because if he takes me, my pawn, I guess I'm going to move my rook over here is what I'm actually going to do. And then knight takes. Okay. here. Takes. Okay. Okay. I'm playing speedy now. All right. Ah, yes, let's do it. Knight here. Takes. That's great. Here. Takes. Moves backwards somewhere. I don't know what I'd do if he moves backwards, but anything else? Or is there another place? Could I move my knight here? I kind of like move my knight here, because if he takes, that's really good for me. Okay. I mean, unless I blundered terribly, I really like my position. I've got 2 centered pawns, materials equal. We both have a knight and bishop, both rooks. Pre-move. If he takes, I'm 100% taking back. I wouldn't take if I was him, though. If he doesn't take, where would he go? I don't know what I would do. If he moves back, I'm not sure where I would go. I can take the rook, but his rook just moves away. I could move. I also don't want to go e5 because I don't want I don't want my bishop to be blocked by my pawn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was gonna go knight e2. Okay. I don't know where to go. Draw? I would totally take a draw if he offered a draw. Bishop b6 looks not great for me, but I could move my rook up here. I could move maybe, like, I don't really have places I could go knight here, threaten this pawn. I don't know. Moves his pawn, threatens my knight, move back. I could move my knight here, safe, but then where else after that? I kind of move my rook over, and then if he comes and attacks me again, I can just push the pawn. I think I don't really know. Yeah. Okay, his knight can also come here. That's a threat. So maybe I do need to move my a pawn here. That is going to give me a backwards pawn, though. But it does prevent a bishop and a knight from... I mean, the knight can come here, but yeah, this knight... Oh, wait, okay. Well, if I move my rook here, the knight can still come here, attack the pawn. And then attacking both pawns. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to do this. I didn't want to do that, though. Wait, what if I do a bishop instead? Okay, if I do a bishop instead, this pawn could come here. Okay. All right. Not most accurate, but okay. And then if bishop comes here, then I'm going to move my rook here. I think I might be in trouble. I think long run, this, I don't know if it's going to be good, but I don't have much time left, so. Again, it has been a fun game. I really want to move my rook here. So I think maybe now that's when I will do it, depending on what he does next. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do next. I really don't know. Except for rook f8. That's the only thing I am considering. And if the bishop attacks me on g5, then I'll move the rook to c7. Or, nah. d7 maybe. Yeah, no, I have to move to d7. I'm going to move this up pawn. Yeah, hey, I just said that. Bishop g5. Rook, okay. All right. And then is there tactics? There could be. I don't. Oh, I guess I could block. Looks ugly. We're gonna go here though. He could double up. Ooh, the knight is coming. The knight is coming here. Okay. Could I push this? No. Could I do this knight here? And then the knight comes in. It's a really nice outpost for that knight there. I could move my rook here, but that doesn't look good. I'm thinking of moving my rook over. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought might happen. Okay, move my rook over here. Oh wait, what if I push? Push. Take my rooks now here. Threats, checks, captures. There are probably some tactics. I'm going super fast here, here, here. Take. Oh, then the rook can come in. Yeah, maybe I don't do that. If I come here, maybe get rid of this. Maybe move my king up to get rid of this bishop. Or my king over here, maybe. Take. No, here. Right. Here. Here. Check. Here. Bishop comes here.